My name's Tony, and we're going to be talking about disassembling this airsoft rifle here. Well, it's actually a shotgun. It's the Double Eagle something. I forgot the model number. And first thing I'd like to do is make sure it's empty. So let's take out this magazine, inspect the magazine, make sure it's empty. Now we're going to inspect the chain bolt, which is interesting too because I also have this rod here, and oops. And this is empty, if you can see the rod, which I'm not sure. No, I'm going to take this rod out. Alright, today we're going to deassemble this airsoft gun here. I got a request recently, and I decided to do it. So there's three things you need. First thing you need is this screwdriver. It's a 4 screwdriver. You'll also need a hammer or any blunt object as you wish. I got a plastic hammer here that's been used quite extensively. You'll also need this, I'm not really sure what to call it. I think I might call it a hex driver because it has six slots. I'm not sure if you can see it though, but there's 6 points on this screwdriver, and we're going to need it. I don't know how big either, but you know, let's just say there's 6. Like, this has 4 and this has 6, okay? First thing we're going to do is we are going to start from this end, and of course I'm going to remove the, forgot what this was called for a second, strap? Alright, we removed the strap. Also, optionally, you can also carry one of these for screws. It's just a real bro thing to do, considering it's all windy out here and not snowing. Okay, next we're going to remove this tube on the bottom. And in order to do that, I am going to unscrew the heatsink thing. So let's unscrew this. Alright, I got the screws off, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this sideways, although you won't have to do that. I'm going to move it sideways here, move it forward, sideways, and it just comes right off. There goes the heatsink. Now we're going to remove this metal tube here. Yes, metal tube. So I'm going to get a grip on the bottom right here with the tip of my fingers. I'm going to use my palm, which is coming off again, peeling, and I'm just going to try to slide this off here. There you go. Now as I spin this, notice how the other end of the sling holder is also coming off, so I'm just going to take that off entirely. Of course, as you can see, this top here piece comes off too, so I'll take that off also. Now here you can see the barrel itself and the grip, I guess. Now the next thing we need to do is to remove the grip. This will be done with a screw, as seen here, and 2 screws up here. Now the 2 screws, you cannot see them because I already removed them. And I attempted to put them back on, and they did not go back on because they hurt my feelings. I hurt their feelings. So I'm just going to remove the screw then. But as you can imagine, just get your regular screwdriver, your 4, and just, you know, take them off. I'm going to do that right now with the top one, bottom one. Let's put the screw inside the screw box, and this will come right off. Or will it? Yeah, so basically if you want, once you get that off, you can just slide it off, I guess. It'll come right off, somehow. Alright, let's put this here. Alright, working our way, let's take care of the stock. Now, depending on your version, A or B, you will have a different stock. If you have B, as seen here, you will have a pistol grip stock. Because, you know, it's like a pistol kind of. If you have A, I am heard that you're going to get a regular shotgun stock, which is basically held like this, and it would have a nice area where you can put it on your shoulder. However, I only have B, so if you have A, you're pretty much going to have to figure it out. But for those of you who have B, there is a 6th screw in the back, and I'm going to remove that. It's snowing, and I'm quite glad. And you know, it just comes right off. You got the other sling. Alright, actually, yeah, just there. A little chilly here. And we're not going to need this anymore. Now we are going to remove this screw, which will make the trigger thing come off. So here we go. Screw comes off. I wonder what NPR is talking about. 354. Okay, now we are going to need that hammer because this thing, it almost comes off, but it doesn't. So here's what I want you to do. If you look near the trigger, you'll see 2 dots. One dot is located right here, and the other dot is located right here. These are pins. I want you to get your hammer out and remove the pin. It's going to be real... Do not lose this pin. Now do the same with the other one. Let's get the second pin out. Actually, I think it'd be easier if I hold it between my legs. Okay, we won't need this anymore. We might need this. Okay. Now very carefully, or maybe not very carefully, you can take this part off. I don't know what to call it, but also, one thing to note, when you take this off, you also have the option of removing the safety, which is actually located right here, but I already removed it for not so safe reason. But if you take this off, you can also remove the safety, because the safety controls the trigger. So you can go ahead and do that if you like. Safety will come off. Just gonna remember to put it back on. Now next, I want you to find the magazine release button, push it, hold on to your barrel and pull it. Notice how it comes off. Now here's what's going to happen. When I pull this out all the way, I'm going to have the option of removing the warning and the hop-up. I think I'm going to do that because I don't really need it. And here's another thing. On the other side, however, take that off. This comes off. I'm not sure what to call it, but what this does is it controls the, I guess the force which comes from the grip when you push it back. This also comes out. That's the mechanism right there. Yeah, it looks pretty impressive, huh? We got most of it off. We're not done yet, though. There are numerous screws located all around. We're just going to have to take them all off, and this is where this comes in handy, I suspect. Let's go ahead and I'm going to separate these actually. Let's go ahead and take them all off. West, Eastern, Boston. Okay, I think I got enough screws, so let's go and pull this off very slowly. And screws just came off, nice. Okay, so I got the spring out, and here's the inside, I guess. Got numerous parts here. I'll take care of that. You also have your spring, so you buddy who asked me about this, if you want to change your spring, here's your spring. You also have do not lose anything you see on this table. I should really use that bin, shouldn't I? You can also see the mechanism of the airsoft too and how it works. Basically, the spring comes up from here, and when you pull it back, you know, it pulls this back. There's a little air chamber, and here's your